Hey there everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Sam from the Midweek Fixture. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 Americans to ever play in the Bundesliga. I hope you really enjoy the video. Before we get into the video, I do want to let everybody know that I'm working with Jake from It's Called Soccer, formerly known as FIFA America, to do a giveaway for everybody. I was going to go to the US game in Austin on June 10th. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go. So I'm giving away my 2 tickets to the Austin game. Right up here, you'll see on the screen his tweet about it with all the requirements. All you have to do is subscribe to both of our channels and then like and retweet that one tweet. So far, I think there's roughly 25 to 30 people who have entered. So you still got a pretty good shot of getting those tickets, about a 3 to 4% shot, which is really good actually. This is 2 tickets in section 225 at Q2 Stadium. So go ahead and do that. Also leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel for more content like this. And I'm going to get into the video now. Here's the top 5 Americans to ever play in the Bundesliga. Alright, coming in at number 5 on this list, we have Casey Keller, the journeyman goalkeeper. Casey played in England, Spain, Germany, and the US across his 20-year pro career, being a rock at the back for every team that he played for. In the Bundesliga, Keller played a total of 78 games for Borussia Mönchengladbach between 2005 to 2007, after he joined the team in the transfer window, January transfer window of 2005 from Tottenham. In the second half of the 2005 season, Casey Keller was a key player in keeping Gladbach up, keeping 7 clean sheets in that half a season, saving Gladbach from relegation. In his first full season at Gladbach in 2005 and 2006, he played all but 1 game in the league. In the 2006 and 2007 season, he was elected captain, becoming only the 2nd American to be a Bundesliga captain. While Keller lived in Germany, he lived in a 1,000-year-old castle, which got him a special in the magazine Rund, which is a German football magazine. And then throughout his career for the United States men's national team, Casey Keller was on 4 different World Cup rosters in 1990, 1998, 2002, and 2006, and played in the 1998 and 2006 World Cups for a total of 5 games. Next up at number 4, we have Jermaine Jones. Jermaine Jones is what I would consider a Bundesliga careerist, even though in his later years he did go on to play in Turkey and the United States. He did play a total of 12 seasons in the Bundesliga, and he started his career coming through the Eintracht Frankfurt Academy, making his first team debut in the 2000 and 2001 season. While at Frankfurt, the club bounced between the Bundesliga and the 2nd Bundesliga for a few seasons before he moved on to Schalke in 2007, where he became a locked-on starter in the midfield and spent most of his career there, and is most recognizable to US men's national team fans in a Schalke shirt. He did move on from Schalke right before he went to the 2014 World Cup with the US, and at that 2014 World Cup he started all 4 games and he scored that goal against Portugal.
Here is Jermaine Jones. Struck it well! Oh, magnificent goal! Jermaine Jones, what a beauty!
At number 3, I have John Brooks. John Brooks came through the Hertha Academy system and made his professional debut in the 2nd Bundesliga in 2012 and helped Hertha earn a bounce-back promotion from their relegation that previous season. Since earning promotion in that first season of play, he's played in the Bundesliga for every season of his career, and in his 4 years in the Bundesliga with Hertha, he was a key center back in stabilizing them back in the Bundesliga and even getting Hertha to the Europa League in the 2016-2017 season. After that season, Brooks was sold on to Wolfsburg for a reported fee of roughly 20 million euros, which at the time was a record for an American player. Since the move to Wolfsburg, Brooks has established himself as a top Bundesliga defender and a rock at the back for Wolfsburg. He will be moving on this summer, and nobody knows where he's going so far. He is a free agent, but he has firmly set his spot as a top 5 American ever in the Bundesliga. And then John Brooks, just like Jermaine Jones previously, was also a member of the 2014 World Cup squad. He only made a single appearance off the bench in the opener against Ghana, scoring a very memorable headed goal to win the game.
Susi to take it. He is there! What about that? It's John Brooks! It's John Brooks for the USA! Have they stolen it?
At number 2, I have Thomas Dooley. Thomas Dooley is a player from a previous generation. He may be overlooked by a lot of people that are in the younger category like myself, but Thomas Dooley did very well for himself overseas in Germany and in European continental competition as well. Thomas Dooley started his career in 84-85 in the second Bundesliga with FC Olmberg, winning promotion to the Bundesliga with them in the 86-87 season. He stayed at Olmberg for a couple more seasons before probably making the best move of his life, making a move to Kaiserslautern before the 88-89 season. And while at Kaiserslautern, he won the DFB Pokal in 1990 and the Bundesliga and the DFB Super Cup in 1991. He represented the US at the 1994 and 1998 World Cup, and after the 1994 World Cup, Dooley moved on to Leverkusen for a season, and then on to Schalke again for another 2 seasons after that, where in 1997, he won the UEFA Cup. After that UEFA Cup win, he moved back home to the US to MLS. While representing the US at the 1994 and 1998 World Cups, Thomas Dooley started all 7 games that were played in those for the US and captained the US throughout the short 1998 campaign. Before we get on to number 1, I do want to acknowledge a couple of honorable mentions. We have Claudio Reyna, Christian Pulisic, and Fabian Johnson, all of whom I think have credentials to make themselves onto a top 10 list, but I don't think they quite made it onto the top 5. But they're all here if you want to look up their statistics in the Bundesliga. And then at number 1, I have Steve Cherundello, who is current LAFC head coach and a former Hanover player, a legend at the club and holder of the club's record for Bundesliga appearances. Steve Cherundello is definitely a lock on this list. Having moved over to Germany in the 1998-1999 season, Steve Cherundello started play with the, at the time, second Bundesliga club Hanover, and in 2001-2002 won promotion with them to go up to the Bundesliga and stay there for the rest of his career. And he stayed with Hanover until close to the end of the 2013-2014 season, until he came up with a knee injury that knocked him out for the rest of the season, and he decided to retire in March of 2014, just before the World Cup. Steve was the captain of Hanover during their 2 campaigns in the Europa League, reaching the quarterfinals actually in the 2011-2012 season. He left a lasting legacy at Hanover, being a one-club man and getting the nickname Mayor of Hanover just for his contribution to the team and how much he meant to the people in the town of Hanover and to the club itself. In the mid-2000s, Steve actually rejected a move to Bolton Wanderers in the Premier League to stay with Hanover because he said that it was the perfect fit for him and a club that he loved. Steve was a member of 3 World Cup squads, the 2002, 2006, and 2010 squads, but only played in the latter 2 World Cups, starting all 7 games during those 2 editions. Alright everybody, that's my top 5 list for Americans to play in the Bundesliga all time. If you have any comments on who you think should have made the list, who I got right, who I got wrong, go ahead and leave a comment down below and we'll have a discussion about it. As well as don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thank you all for watching, and of course, have a nice day.